Greetings, together with me Hafiz, and we are on the Furnovskylandic news. In 13th of June 2023, the government server is now on 1.20.1, and from then you cannot join with 1.19.3. Please be aware that this will most likely also change with future small updates to have the average skin issue in the game fixed. As crashing bugs occurred with the transition to the new version of the server, the chair stairs plugin is removed for now, meaning that you can't sit on stairs anymore. On 4th of July 2023, the roof structures of the terracotta houses on the temporary Parliament building and the DEFCON building on Chilgascape Hill has been remodeled or redesigned. After 4 months and 12 days of constructing, or 133 days of building, Masjid Shifa, or in English as the Healing Mosque, is ready to be inaugurated as a part of Furnovskylandic Islamic Center. The mosque will be inaugurated by His Majesty the Emperor of Malaysia, Sultan Hafiz I, His Majesty the Emperor Furnovsky I, and maybe the Honorable Prime Minister of Furnovskyland, Sir Majesty on 19th of July 2023. Lastly, His Majesty went for a state visit to the Austro-Hungarian Federal Republic on late Friday, led by observer Roland Dejitriev. Ministry announcements. A study has been made of the level of democracy within Furnovskyland, following the methodology of democracy index created by EIU. Furnovskyland has the final results. First, electoral process and pluralism, 8.6%. Second, functioning of government, 7.5%. Third, political participation, 7.8%. Fourth, democratic political culture, 6.2%. And fifth, civil liberties, 7.5%. The final score is 7.32 out of 10 for democracy. The results published by the Ministry of Public Administration, and the ministry is working hard to improve these values. A score of 8 or higher is considered a full democracy. A score of 7.32 out of 10 places Furnovskyland as the 39th most democratic country on earth, just ahead of Lithuania. If Furnovskyland was a macro-nation, that is. The government has approved the Universal Healthcare System Act, and the Emperor has signed the proposal. The effect starts from 18th of May 2033. In 20th of May 2023, Ministry of Culture, Her Excellency Oprah Melinda, has announced to postpone the opening of the Monster Football Stadium due to currently undetermined date. This is due to the continuing lack of the construction, which therefore lasts for over 1 year and 10 months. The announcement was expected for months. After false accusation has made to the Emperor of Furnovskyland, His Majesty Furnovsky I, His Majesty's account was suspended for being a spy, according to the LOS. The government of Furnovskyland and the Malaysian Empire has officially denied the accusations. The Emperor of Malaysia, Sultan Hafiz I, said that Malaysia is ready to receive His Majesty Furnovsky I if anything happens. In accordance to the declaration issued by the Link of Servers, and taking account the possibility that His Majesty's account has been terminated, His Excellency Prime Minister Majesty has officially recognized with support from both Senator Damian and Chief Justice Albertson that His Royal Highness Shogenki, the 4th Palatine, as the Regent of the Crown from 21st of June 2023 until 27th of June 2023, and His Excellency Mustafavi, the Duke of Avena, from 27th of June 2023 until 2nd of July 2023. This has been done in accordance with the Constitution. The decree of emergency has been approved by the Senate and signed by the Regent. After 1.5 weeks, the decree of emergency approved by the Senate last week has expired. The normality has been restored, and His Majesty the Emperor resumes his work as sovereign from 4th of July 2023. Senate announcements. The Bill of Universal Healthcare System Act has been passed by the Senate, government, and the Emperor. League of Servers. Tonquit la Renault elected French President. In 12th of March 2023, Tonquet Larinol, former Prime Minister of France, has been elected President by an absolute majority on the first round with a whopping 62.5% of the votes turning in his favor. He mostly gained the support throughout the will of the popular French rally, which called itself as the Union of the Rights. Alongside this, he was supported by members of the Resilience Party and diverse members of the right spectrum of politics. He is possibly on his way to conduct relations with the Republic of Crimea and to officialize the NSC Accords with the Royaume de France. In 13th of March 2023, Mydenian Empire colonizes Kingdom of Romania. After Midas having won the election for ownership in the Kingdom of Romania, Romania has been dubbed as a protectorate of the Mydenian Empire and has already undergone Midasization. The Kingdom of Romania under Midas has also been involuntarily inaugurated into the COS. After negotiations with Midas, it has been decided that this shall not affect the Kingdom of Romania's position within the Trio Alliance. Emergency reports from the French General Directorate of External Security or Direction Générale de la Sécurité Extérieure. In 80th of March 2023, the Chief of Brigade of the DGSE has unveiled a declassification of documents regarding a group chat that associates itself as NOCO or NATO HICOM. In this declassification, it is shown proof of plans to attack the League as well as other possible interesting findings. French political crisis, referendum for a 10th republic. As the French President Tonquet Larinol opted to not make a referendum for a 10th republic in 27th of March 2023, protests and riots exploded. A few hours upon the organization of protests and a motion of destitution against the president, the latter told him to resign, which was met with anger as 3 ministers opted to resign from the cabinet. A few moments after this, Larinol admits to no longer have time for the French people and made speech where he said he had to go. He effectively resigned, causing Paul Martineau, President of the Senate, to become acting president. The acting president made the decision to call for the referendum, which shall be held on 27th of March 2023. In the meantime, the French Communist Party, along with the Ubiquitarian Party, Resilience, Libertarian, and Equitarian Coalition, and other political movements has valid for a primary for the upcoming presidentials, as they all seek for the same goal for a new constitution, as they deem the current one as too close of a copy to the Republic of Discords one. The launch on Springboard. In 90th of April 2023, the Vice Secretary General of the League, Crimson, announced a department-wide reforms in the League under the umbrella term of Springboard. The first phase of the reforms announced changes in the leading positions, senior officers and executives. Reforms included body taking the position of ASG and SOE, Kars appointed as the Special Advisor, Furnovsky, Noma and Chiro were appointed as High Commissioners of Admissions, Outreach and Security, Akpeter and others were appointed heads of Section 1st and 2nd respectively, and the League of Press Service hopes that these reforms move for the betterment of the League and that the members of the League can work actively for a better League for tomorrow. We wish you a happy either day, night, evening or afternoon. Goodbye.